Hi there, I'm Simon and welcome to the Roland Australia YouTube channel. Today I want to cover something that's asked a lot, which is how do I use a metronome or a click track on stage if I'm a drummer, and how do I integrate that with my playing or backing tracks? So I'm going to show today how you would do that with the SPDSX. The SPDSX is perfect because it allows you to play extra sound samples, expand your setup, but also has a really good way of routing signals just to the headphones on stage, so only the drummer needs to hear it. So there are two ways to use a metronome with the SPDSX. The first way is to use the built-in click, and the second way is to import your own click, your own sample onto a pad, and then have it triggered when you hit the pad. So the first way I'm going to show you is using the internal click. Okay, so in my first patch here, I have a backing track that I've loaded onto pad number 1. This has some percussion and drums for me to play along to, but has the vocal switched off so I can actually sing along to it. So it's like a karaoke mix that I've got loaded into the SPDSX. Now, often on stage when it's very busy and noisy, you can't hear where the downbeat is very easily, so that's why I'm using the click that's built into this. Now, only I need to hear it on stage, so I don't want the audience to hear it, so I have it routed to my headphones. And I have a start and stop button, so I can start the click going. I have a volume level for the click, and then all I have to do now is hit the pad when I want it to start playing the backing track. So here we go. Okay, and as long as I hit it on the downbeat, it'll play perfectly in time with the metronome. I know what the tempo of the track is, and I know then I can put the tempo into the metronome so it plays perfectly in time. The advantage of that is that obviously I have volume control for it and a start and stop. The disadvantage is I have to hit the backing track perfectly in time in order for it to play in time for the whole track. So that's if you know the tempo of the track and you want to use the built-in click. The second method, which I'm going to use a different track to show you, this one, I'm not using the built-in click. I've actually exported my own sample of the metronome, which I've exported out of my sequencing program, and I've put it onto pad number 2. And I have pad 1, my backing track, pad linked to pad number 2. So when I hit the pad number 1 for my backing track, it starts to click at the same time. So let's see how that works. So there you go, you can see my backing track starting here. There's nothing at the start, so that I hear the click first and then the backing track. These are linked together. The way you link the pads, if I go into the menu here, I have in the kit settings, on the output page, I have routing. So I can route the first pad here, just out of the main outs, and my second pad here, I can route it just to my headphones, which is a really cool thing. The other thing I want to do is link them so that they start together, and that's using the pad link function on the common page of the kit settings. I can just go down there and I can link pad number 1 to pad number 2. I can do that for any of my pads on the SPDSX. The advantage of using this second method is that they will always play perfectly in time with each other. The disadvantage is that you don't have a volume knob for it on the front panel that you can adjust your click level of. So you can adjust its level, but you need to do it inside the settings of the SPDSX. The benefit of the first method I showed you with the click on the front panel is obviously that I have separate control over it and can start and stop it anytime I like, but the disadvantage is I have to hit the sample perfectly in time with the downbeat in order for it to play in time. So they're the two ways of using the SPDSX with a click track on stage or in the studio. Check out the blog via the link at the bottom of the video, which will give you a lot more details on how to set this up for your own music. Thanks for watching.